We're going to get right into it with our press conference here, and tonight's Nice Guy Award winner. He's the Senior VP with the Orlando Magic, Pat Williams. Pat, different being here in Wisconsin than it is at Orlando at this time of year, isn't it?
Well, about 50 or 60 degrees, Justin, but it's been a wonderful trip. I came up yesterday and had a nice dinner with the board, including Goose Gossage and Roland Heeman, two old friends. And today had a wonderful tour of the Packers facilities. Mark Murphy could not have been kinder. Saw the whole history in the museum and the Hall of Fame and the locker room area and the tunnel out to the field and all the music that goes with it. And I felt like a real Packer today, Justin. So it's been a great day for me.
Well, welcome to Wisconsin. You're the Scheels Nice Guy Award winner tonight here at the Red Smith Banquet. Talk a little bit about what you know, and we're receiving an honor like that.
Well, I'm pleased and very, very humbled, particularly as you go through the list of the honorees here since 1965, and it's on the inside page of the program, and to look at the names, the award winners, oh my, the speakers and the different honorees, it's literally a sports Hall of Fame, and to have those kind of speakers and guests and accomplished sports people, wow. That's all I can say. And then when you go and see the room that's set up for tonight, about 1,500 seats in a huge banquet facility, trust me, that's not happening in many communities, if any, around the country. So this banquet in Appleton deserves all the accolades it gets.
Yeah, it's a great promoter of sports from the high school level all the way up to the levels, as you mentioned, some of the names here tonight with Mark Murphy, Goose Gossage, yourself as well. And, a little bit about you, 1986, co-founder of the Orlando Magic and bringing a franchise to, Orlando from the NBA. What was that like in the grassroots of, being able to bring a team to Orlando?
Well, I think it's the ultimate challenge. I had been the general manager of teams in Chicago and Atlanta. I'd been with the 76ers for 12 years, including our 83 championship season. And I was getting restless. There was some buzz around the league that expansion might be being considered. I met some business leaders in Orlando, and and I shared my vision, and they got excited, put an ownership group together. Orlando in 1986, Justin, believe me, is not what we have today. There was no downtown skyline. There was no Universal Studios. Disney did not have a lot of their stuff up, no big airport or convention centers. So we had to sell the NBA and the commissioner on the future. You've got to look at Orlando in 10 years. You've got to look at Orlando in 20 years. And all of that has happened. This mammoth city that is growing in Orlando, and 55 million visitors last year from around the world. And it's all happened. And as I look back, we're in our 24th season. As I look back to what we did early and all the work that had to go into it, I think it means a lot more to me as the years go on.
Yeah, and you mentioned, what a sports franchise can do for a community. You were at Green Bay today, and obviously you mentioned all the great things about it too, and just how an important part of the community, the Packers are there.
Yeah, there's no question, particularly with some of the smaller markets where it's the only show in town. And that's the case in Orlando. It's the case in the NBA with Utah and San Antonio, Portland, Sacramento, where they're the only franchise, and everything athletically just revolves around that team in that community. So in Orlando, the Magic mean everything. They would be not at the Packer level, but the whole city sports-wise really kind of revolves around our basketball team, and that's a good thing. It means a lot to any community.
Well, Pat, I really do appreciate you taking a few minutes chatting here with us. Welcome to Wisconsin. Congratulations on the honor, and look forward to hearing you tonight, all right?
Justin, thanks so much. Good to see you, and thanks for the invite.